Conference semi-final. The Knicks won game 2 on Wednesday, 130 points to 121. In tennis, Rafael Nadal is through to the second round of the Rome Masters, but he needed 3 sets to beat a qualifier, Zizou Bergs, in a match that lasted almost 3 hours. 22-time Grand Slam winner, remember, is continuing his comeback from injury and will now face world number 9, Hubert Urkac, in the next round. Meanwhile, the Eritrean cyclist Biniam Girmay says he's recovering from his crash in the Giro d'Italia on Tuesday. In a message posted on social media, Girmay said he hopes to be back racing again.
Hello everyone, it's Bini. Now I'm better after the crash 2 days ago. Thanks for everyone send me a best luck and great message. For now I'm quite okay. I just have a small injuries, small wounds, but soon I will be back on the races. And thanks for everyone, and see you soon.
It was quite a dramatic crash for anyone who did see pictures of that on social media. So good to hear Biniam Girmay there is hoping to be back racing soon. Today's stage 6 of the Giro d'Italia in Tuscany was won by Peleo Sanchez, but Tadej Pogacar remains the overall race leader. And that is just about it for this edition of Sport Today. Don't forget those big European semi-finals kicking off a little later on Thursday. All of these second legs. Atalanta currently 1-1 with Olympic Marseille, whilst Bayer Leverkusen, who we spoke about earlier, unbeaten Bayer Leverkusen, take a 2-0 advantage into their tie at home to Roma, whilst in the Conference League, Aston Villa of the Premier League looking to overturn that 4-2 scoreline against Olympiacos of Greece. You can follow all of those matches on the BBC Sport websites. But for now, from me, Mike Williams, many thanks for listening.
Sport Today is a BBC Sport production for the BBC World Service.
KLAS-FM just presented the BBC Sports Today. It was sponsored by Anybet. Your best bet reminds you to bet responsibly. And Hawkeye Electronic Security, securing what matters most.
BML Auto Limited, your auto parts store of choice. Your satisfaction is our priority. We sell everything auto except the gas. Visit our stores, 114C Haglapa Road, Kingston, 24 Caledonia Road, Bandeville, 16 Main Street, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. Contact us at 876-618-2781. The time by BML Auto is 1 p.m.
This is KLAS-FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band and online at omegaklas.com. Please continue to be blessed and enlightened. Gospel and sports sensible.
It's now time for Jamaica's first and #1 daytime sports call-in show, The Sports Desk. Call us and let us have a discussion. All right. Greeting. There's a little shots and other something here. Yeah. Greetings and salutations. Welcome to this Sports Desk. The name is Orville, and Zidane has just come in.
The name is Christopher Zidane.
We're going to make a deal today, Baba. You want to know what the deal is?
Let's go. Let's hear it.
What happened to that something, man? Talk about shots, Now you myself. You will talk sports between now and 4 o'clock.
Yes.
I will teach you.
Yes.
We have a deal?
Yes, indeed.
All right. So that's the deal, people. I am not here. I shouldn't be paid for today because I get paid to talk sports. That's what the bishop pays for. So I'll ask him to deduct today's salary.
Give it to Zidane.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to be talking sports. And the sports discussion,
yes,
I'm here to teach you. Because in that regard, I have no equal. Certainly not the people that will listen to me so regularly. First of all, let me say something. Mr. Mention is a walking contradiction. This is a man who will label as flip-flop. But I think we have to upgrade his name to Mr. Walking Contradiction.
Yes, I think so. I agree with that.
Breathing contradiction. The guy can't keep one position for 24 hours.
Not at all.
First of all, this is a guy who says he's not here to win an argument.
That's up on the other station. We're
Yeah.
not coming to win arguments.
But he can be on the same argument for weeks at a time. Comes up with analogies of all types for arguments that he's not trying to win.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know about you people of Jamaica. Yeah, I don't know about that. But if you consistently stay on the same topic, consistently comes up with all kinds of analogies, takes on people with arguments, then to then say that you're not trying to win the argument is a very funny thing. The same thing that we do. We
Yes.
can stay on a topic long enough. But that's the same thing you do, Mr. Walking Contradiction. What separates us from you? We are here. I am under no such restrictions. And I tell people to come for beat up people and win arguments. Yes, that's what I'm here to do, among other things. You are doing the same thing with us. Well, at least you're trying because you're not winning nothing. So that's walking contradiction numero uno. Walking contradiction number 2. This guy tells us that we must not bring up analogies from other sports.
He said that on Tuesday.
He said it this week.
Tuesday, to be specific.
And yet, when it suits him, he brings up analogies right across the board. He did it today.
Yes.
You have to decide your mind, Mr. Walking Contradiction. Which is it? Are you allowed to use other sporting analogies or are you not? Because you flip-flop between those two positions depending on maybe how late you were
What
out.
comes to mind?
No, maybe how late he was out and where he was the night before. Now, I said that once you are considered, once you're in a favorable position, you are favorites at that point in time.
Yes.
The guy who wanted to take me out. In this regard, I'm not going to beat him too bad because I think it's an honest mistake in making it. It's not a come at Orville position in taking.
Yes.
Him genuinely don't understand the position. Listen now, people. There's a huge difference between being in a favorable position and being in a good position. Now, since Mr. Flip-Flop can use sporting analogies, so can I.
Across sports.
Yeah.
Across all sports.
West Indies batting first against Australia. Day 1, opening test. We are 70 without loss at lunch. Now we are in a good position. We're not lose no wicket. We have 70 runs on the board. But we are not in a favorable position to win the game relative to Australia.
No, there's no advantage.
At that point in time in the game, we are in a good position. Favorable relative to Australia to win the game? None at all, boss. So good positions don't automatically transfer to favorable positions. That is honest mistake. Basketball. Game 1 of a 7-game series. You win your first game at home. No, you're in a good position, right? You prefer to be 1 up than 1 down. But are you in a favorable position to the other team? When you are especially, the other team, let's say them better than you. The fact that you're 1.
No, you can use him example, Boston came 1-1 with Miami.
Yes,
in Boston.
You're not in a favorable position.
No, Miami
yet,
was not in a favorable.
You are in a good position. Similar thing.
Miami had no advantage.
The fact that you are in a good position don't automatically transfer to favorable position relative to the other team. Remember, this is always the context. Relative to the other team to win. Let's go to the Usain Bolt example. Usain Bolt has the fastest topping speed of any man that has ever lived. What is the strongest part of Usain Bolt's race?
Last 50 meters.
Last 50 meters. You getting a better start than Usain Bolt and leading by 10 meters. You're in a good position. Better you there head of Bolt and Bolt ahead of you. But at after 10 meters does not put you in a favorable position to win the race. Because we know that come 50 meters, as Lance Whitaker so famously described it, Bolt is going to turn on the big engine. That's what you're not yet in a favorable position. Because you get up before Bolt. No gossip. Good position, yes. Favorable relative to the opponent, not necessarily Mr. Walking contradiction. So that West Indies batting and gone 8 without loss, winning a no favorable position to beat Australia in that test. Not necessarily. If you look at the win probability meter, 8 without loss, Australia is still favorites to win that game. By the time you get to say now West Indies are favored or are in a favorable position, yes, now, and that's good now, you know. At that point, when you say we are favored or in a favorable position to win, yes, at that point, you are favorites. West Indies, 60 without loss, are not favorites to win that test match. They are not in no favorable position at that point, relative to Australia. Good position. One more example. Jamaica down at Brazil. And after 5 minutes, we a ball buck up for somebody shank and go in. We're leading 1-0. We are not in no favorable position to beat us, Brazil at that point. We are in a good position. But at that point in time, Brazil are still favorites to win the game. You agree or you don't agree? Leading Brazil 1-0 after 5 minutes. My money is on Brazil to win the game. So Jamaica are not in a favorable position at that point, relative to Brazil. Relative to where we would have won, probably. So understand the minor vagaries in the English language, my friend. Don't compete with a man who is a known English teacher against a man with, shall we say, questionable academic background. Don't do that to yourself. See? And I hear him this morning with my teacher enactment. You did hear him?
Yes.
This man thief a lot of things from me. You know. See if at the big people. I come here and say me I keep class yesterday. You know. By this, and the man said him not follow me. You know.
He was keeping classes this morning.
He was keeping classes this morning.
Yeah, man, I listen intently this
The
morning.
walking contradiction who is one way on Monday says something different on a Tuesday and something else on a Wednesday. Brother, understand between good and favorable. Not necessarily the same thing. There are times when they are,
Yes.
but not always. This morning, now, correction. My God, correction was brilliant.
Mhm.
He was calm. He was composed. He was the correction. I am so proud of you. Proud of you to St. Diego. You did hear when St. Diego try explain to the contradiction.
Yeah, because usually what we do, you know, when we see a team,
no, Zidane, you
it-
notice how difficult it was
for
for St. Diego
Yeah,
to
but
tell the man, say, brother, you get it wrong.
yes.
Because you know, if there was any loophole in my thing, you know, St. Diego.
Yeah, man. St. Diego was spot on. He made an error when he
St.
said
Diego, that was the error. I wouldn't be administering this had the fella not
said that. That kill him, man. And
That
somebody
act-
exposed him on Facebook. You know.
Liverpool's title
To
to
lose.
lose means that Liverpool
is
are
now favorites.
are now
favorites. You don't say that about an underdog.
no.
Think about it, listeners. You
No.
don't say that about it. You don't say an underdog. It's their title to lose.
One more example of how good and favorable are not always the same. Fulham played them first match of a EPL season and won the game. City played the first match and lost the game. Now Fulham are in a better position after one game
Than City.
than City. Are they in a more favorable position than City to win the league after
No,
them win the
no,
first
not-
game?
not at
No. They're in a better position then. You win, you have 3 points, City have none. Even if them win them first two and City lose them first two, you'd still have to argue that they are in a better position than City, but are in no more favorable position to win the league. It doesn't follow. It's not automatic that you move from good to favorable. If, however, Fulham are leading by or whatever the vagaries of the thing, the nuances, then there are times when being in a good position makes you in a favorable position to win. Not always. Not always, Mr. Flip-Flop.
Me like how St. Jago did with him this morning.
Absolutely brilliant. And yes, St. Jago, I may have mixed up my tenses
Yes, you did.
and my verb.
Yeah.
But you know that is a slip of the lip. Because you know
If you're in an exam room, you would not get
No.
wrong. Yes.
Why did that me know that? The show did that done.
Yeah.
I mean, I rush forgetting the words before 4 o'clock. So, St. Jago, it was absolutely brilliant of you to point out my verbal slip. But you know that was a mistake. Not an indication
St. Jago was brilliant
of my ability. It pained him to tell the guy
man.
that, Bridget, you're using words wrong. Don't compete. All right, let's go to the first.
Mount Salem.
Hello. Oh, we take the break.
We take the break?
Yeah.
We take the break. We're coming.
Basketball finals are here, and this is your chance to go bowling with us. Catch this chance to win an all-expense-paid trip to Game 3 and 4 of the basketball finals. Just spend Jamaican $45,000 or more on your Scotiabank MasterCard credit card, and you and a guest could be courtside at the finals with US $1,000 spending money. Promotion ends May 16, 2024. Draw date May 27, 2024. Authorized under Section 58.3 of the Betting, Gaming, and Lotteries Act, Jamaica.
Clearing personal non-commercial shipments at the port? Avoid the wait. Request a contactless clearance through your agent today. It's more efficient. It's secure. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
1:15.
Our spring sale is back, so it's time to save. From May 2nd to May 11th, shop for super savings and super deals all across our stores. It's the best time to get that perfect gift for Teacher's Day and Mother's Day, or even something for yourself. May 2nd to May 11th at Azan Super Center, Crossroads and Linstead.
Azan Super Center, we're gonna make you smile. Make you smile. Azan Super Center, it's a lifestyle. New online ordering that we're talking about. Easy KFC, make it easy for you. Order your favorite meals, click and you're done at KFCJamaica.com. Easy KFC, save yourself time. Order online, you skip the line. Easy KFC. Enjoying KFC just got easier with Easy KFC. Now you can order KFC online at KFCJamaica.com or order through WhatsApp at 876-3332. KFC, Easy KFC. It's finger licking good. Easy KFC.
You're listening to Jamaica's first and number one daytime sports calling show, The Sports Desk.
All right, so we're back. Remember, if it's English language, I'll teach, and if it's sports, you will talk.
Yeah.
Mount Salem.
Yeah, so we can sit the exam now because you're done. You don't give us the lecture now, so we can't.
Yes, now you're in a better position to understand words. I would hope.
Before we get to that, Zidane. I realize every sportsman we see, to worry, he analyze them different. Now, listen, sports, whatever, what you call it yesterday evening. The thing where Yanni man bull went up on yesterday, man.
Oh, scoreboard.
The scoreboard, yes. I mean, here I say, Engi Kane. 25% of the blame.
Joke business, that.
For the
Joke business.
Someone ask CC something. Much blaming Ginaya and the one from PSG for them lose.
No, man, I wasn't talking about the game, doing. I was talking about the season on a whole, and he said he's giving Kane.
Oh, the season. Oh, yes.
But that is a joke, my boss.
No man. You didn't talk about the season with that part.
No man, it was the school, no man. Let me ask the question. It was the season.
Yeah, true. That's true.
I said overall, no, they didn't win any trophy. How much has the blame you give to? And he said 25%, which is absolutely atrocious from CC.
Yeah, no.
But because he was the guest yesterday.
Because at one point, me said to him, say, Kane score and assist over both legs.
Yeah.
So I thought you were talking to him about at that point about the specific game.
Yes, he was the guest yesterday, so we never blame, but it was a really disgraceful comment. from.
Yeah, man, you can't answer it. Yeah, man. I mean, realize when you talk about LeBron James and the other one, when you talk about other topics in Carla, but when you reach to the one that not rate emotional.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, but Mr. Higgins.
English time.
English time. No. Me never hear you. At the same time, because I was going to ask you about that Jamaica thing today before you mentioned it. So you said the same 5 minutes.
Yeah.
At what point would Jamaica be in a favorable position? And
now, if we hold on to that 1-0 lead till late in the game, I'm not going to give you a minute 73 or minute 72. I'm saying at 5 minutes into the game, Jamaica score. Brazil are still favorites to win that game. In Brazil, especially. Do you agree?
Then they're not a straightforward thing, Mr. Higgins.
But would you agree that we are in a good position, but we are not in a favorable position to beat Brazil, even though we are in a good position, leading 1-0 after 5 minutes? Do you see the difference? Favorable relative to beating Brazil at 5 minutes in the game.
Because we know what Brazil can do.
Yes.
And the kind of team that Brazil
so I'm
is.
saying, although we are leading, yes. I'm saying, although we are leading 1-0 after 5 minutes, we are not in a favorable position to win. We are in a good position at that point in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I try to understand. Then if we are lead 3-0, 15, 20 minutes, would you say in a favorable position now?
No. If you're up 3-0 now, no, that is now changing the dynamics. You may very well say, hold on, you're busting it once, you're busting it twice, you're busting it 3 times. I don't care is who now. At this point, your position has changed from one of being good to now one of being in a favored or favorable position. Yes.
But in that case, you are not really say anything different.
No, man, you're saying a lot different.
Don't do that.
What Orla say? No, what Orla say? No.
Don't
depends
do that.
on the situation.
No. I am telling him that by me saying, when I say Jamaica are 3-0 up against Brazil, at that point, Jamaica is now favorite to win the game. So we would then be in a favorable position, which now makes us favorite. Every time you're in a favorable position, you are now favored.
The context is within the Liverpool thing. No. So put that in a context with the Liverpool thing when we talk about, because this argument.
Let's go there.
Yeah.
8 games remaining. Liverpool faced Arsenal twice, faced Man City twice. They are leading Man City by 2 points. Why is Man City favorites to win the Premier League now?
Again, and you see it again, you and Mr. Higgins listen, and this is the context of the gentleman attack, over a 38 game.
No, Mount Salem. Listen carefully. No, because in come around, no one aspect of the argument, he initially said that once you're favorite, you're always favorite, No, flip flop and come around to our side that saying, yes, things can change during the season. So don't come to me that at the start of the season over 38 games. 38 games are not left, my boss. 8 games are left.
Was that the first time Liverpool were leading City?
No.
Was that the first time Liverpool was leading in the league?
I'm not 100%.
Did Liverpool have the lead at any other point?
Yeah, Liverpool led the league for the most part.
No. I know we let it be for the most part. You're wrong there. I know that we really argue.
No, but you were wrong there, man. You led the league a lot, man.
The argument, my boss, is that once you say you are in a favorable position, then you are saying at this point onwards, we are favorites. That's what you're doing. If you're not using, if favorable can't be the word, it must be we are in a good position. The fact that you say favorable.
So you're saying as long as you use the word favorable,
yes,
it should be absolute in terms of what you.
It means you are favorites, my boss. What you must use is that we're in a good position, strong position even. Find another word, But you can't use favorable.
Then as me say, Mr. Eagles, make we work with the specific thing right in front of we know. The 8 points from Mr. Matthew.
He is the man that used the word. This thing is about a word.
Yeah, but the reason why he used the word is because he believes so. You're not the point. You know?
Yes,
you believe
you can't use favorable and then say you are not favorites at that point. Wrong use of the English language.
What is him then? What word would you use in that?
Good
context?
position. Strong position.
But he didn't believe so. He believed that Liverpool was the favorite at that point in time.
You can't use the word favorable, my boss. That's the wrong word. Use the word, so we're in a good position, strong position. The minute you said we are in a favorable position, you are saying we have a distinct advantage over the other people. And you cannot have a distinct advantage without being favorite.
Let me give me 20 seconds before I leave, Mr. Eagles. Because you are the Englishman.
Yes, sir.
So, based on, the league, as I said, the league thing and what Man City does at the back end of the season.
Yes.
Wouldn't you said Liverpool was not the favored team in that context?
You can't say they were the favorable team. They are the most favored team.
He's asking us something different.
I'm asking you something, Mr. Egan.
Would you say that?
I'm saying based on the you know what City does, especially at the back end of the season, or them finish strong. I see them we say with Bolt.
Yes.
So based on that, we say with Liverpool have in front of them. Oh, then you know that they would normally
ask the
point
question
at the back end of the season.
Yes.
I'm saying, wouldn't you say then City would be still be the favourites in that position?
Not based on who Liverpool had left to play.
Thank you very much, Orville.
That's the
because
argument,
Liverpool was favourite in all the games that were left.
Mr. Higgins, Liverpool are just points against
Mount Salem. Liverpool was favourite in every single game they had left to play.
Exactly.
So you can't have a cake and eat it.
You can't have Liverpool as favourites in all the games that them have left. You are leading
by
City,
2, yes,
but you are not the favourites to win.
It doesn't make no sense, Mount Salem. Liverpool were favourite at the time.
If you were favourites to win all the games you have left.
Oh, so you're saying Liverpool are leading the league and them are favourites
every game of them have left.
Over there, so
here you go.
You cannot not be the favourite.
They were big favourites against Crystal Palace, big favourites against Everton.
No, Mount Salem look like him come around.
Yes,
that's what we're saying in Mount Salem. 8 games to go, you are ahead of your rivals, and you are now favourites against all the teams where you have played. You are now the favourites for the league.
The bookie even give them favourites.
Thank you very much, That's all Zidane was saying from the start of the argument, the boss.
Good.
But I was just looking at the context of what City expected to do at the back end of the season.
No, but Liverpool was expected to beat Crystal Palace and Everton and United.
Exactly.
All right, have a good day.
Yeah, man. So both of us can't have 8 games and we're expected to win all games. Me a leader by some points and you are favourite to win. That can't make no sense.
English lesson.
President.
Find out what this man wants. English lesson or sport. President, which is it?
All right, first thing. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon. Mark this is Dr. Mark Bromfield.
Yeah, no, let me state it clearly. I do not cater for an oral discussion, but I do not agree that favourable means favourite. I can't. And let me tell you why.
Yes, sir.
Because when I'm looking at the dictionary, it says favourable means slight edge.
Mm-hmm.
Slight edge.
So if I have a slight edge to win, then I'm favoured. Then I'm favourite over you.
Favourable means you have a slight edge. That's what it means. No, I would advise that since you're English teacher, you look at what favourite means. So me just say, I just heard the point that you were making. Let me not come to that first. I'm going to go to the point. Zidane.
Yeah.
It's a football game between the Nation League between Jamaica and the United States. At what point in that game did you believe Jamaica was the favourite? Because I watched the game and I was nervous to the end. At what point in that game did you at any time see Jamaica as the favourite?
Which game was that?
The game that scored the 1 goal?
Football game.
Which game? Which game?
The Nations League final.
The Nation League wasn't final. It was
what we get?
Semi-final. Wisconsin the 1 goal, right?
What was the score in that?
It wasn't that.
And the last play after they referred them, after them robbery and changed the time from 3 minutes to 5.
Yes, we were leading.
We conceded the
1 goal late in the game.
We conceded late. And the last play.
Yes. Yeah.
In extra time when them teams.
Yeah, man. And then them come 3-1. Yes.
At what stage in that game were you believing that Jamaica was the favourite?
When the last 10 minutes.
The last few minutes of the game.
You Zidane, man.
Yes.
Telling me that you believe that Jamaica.
Then if we are lead 1-0 and USA now create no chance against we.
And 3 and 4 minutes left. Now we are favourites to win this game now.
What is wrong with this?
You believe that Jamaica? I'm asking about it. Up there,
you want to ask me 500 more times?
Now me ask you one time. I just want that Jamaica was the favourite.
Yes.
When we're leading with 10.
No, don't. Yes.
What is hard to
man, if we won the game, so did we have a slight edge?
We were favourites at that point in time.
Yes.
10 minutes ago, leading 1-0.
Yes, we had a slight edge.
Favor means we have a slight edge.
Yes. Then we have a slight edge leading 1-0 with few minutes to go.
No,
if I'm the favourite, if I'm the favourite with 10 minutes to go, at what stage is there an upset if I win? Who is upset?
No man, but you go and judge. You go
when you say
but Mark,
upset.
Hold on, you're confused. You're confusing yourself. Listen to Mark, man. Mark, listen to Mark. Listen to Mark, man. When you analyze,
I use good.
Listen to Mark.
Because I mean it's very simple.
Man, give me a chance to explain.
The man
break it down for you, Mark, man.
May I tell you again? Don't come with this good and that you change the word.
Hold on, Mark. Jamaica.
Favor means slight edge.
All right.
Which is good.
All right. Before the start of the game.
Which part? Hold on. Go on to that.
Yeah, man. Before the start of the game, if Jamaica beat USA, Jamaica would have been an upset.
Yes.
Now, if Jamaica is leading 1-0 with 5 minutes to go, at that stage, Jamaica is favourite to get the upset.
Yeah.
It's just simple logic.
Simple.
Wait, the man. So when the game was over, did you hear anyone say that there was an upset when we lost?
Why am I saying?
Mark sound so.
Why Mark sound?
Mark, your sound.
May I ask you, when we lost the game, did anybody say that we are an upset? That was an upset win? That United States upset Jamaica?
No, because having gotten the equalizer, the expectations of that USA would have gone out to win.
At the end of the game, did anybody say that USA upset Jamaica?
Mark, you're not sound bossy at all.
I don't even understand the question. USA were favourites to win the game.
Yes. So if Jamaica wins,
yes. But having
if Jamaica win, it's an upset, right?
Yes. No. That's at the start of the game.
If Jamaica wins, it's an upset.
At the start of the game.
And you can't know until the game ends.
Hold on, Doc. At the start of the game, remember, favourite is not a term that is static, you know.
Slight advantage.
Yes, and I'm saying that slight advantage can change based on how the game are going now.
That slight advantage can increase
or decrease.
What is Mark really?
I don't understand what
Is he saying that at no point in time the underdog can be the favourites during the contest?
Exactly.
That's what you're saying, Mark?
I'm saying
so why are you asking this ridiculous question? Why are you asking this?
If me lead 2-love with 2 minutes to go, now me are the favourite now. And we never have to be the favourite at the start.
No, so
why, Mark, this is the worst I've ever heard you about. Mark,
tell Mark.
This is embarrassing, my boss. You're embarrassing yourself.
No, man, we have adjustment.
Yeah, but we have adjustment.
Don't change the word I'm putting forth.
You know sound good.
Why, Mark? This is the worst I've ever heard him about.
Good means slight advantage. They can't switch the words to use good. When favourable means slight.
You are saying that because you never started as favourite, at no time during the contest can you be the favourite.
I'm not saying that.
Why you ask me those ridiculous questions?
I am saying you
with 5 minutes to go, Jamaica leading 1-0. Jamaica were favourites to win the game.
You can't say favourable position, which is a slight edge. Means that you are the favourite. It doesn't always translate.
We are in the definition. Does it say slight? By the way, I don't.
Look at definition.
I don't. But if I have a slight edge by you, then I'm favourite over you.
A slight edge, a slight competitive.
Well, I'm slight favourites over you. Slight edge by you, slight favourites by you. They are howling favourites and they are slight favourites. If I'm slightly edging you on the book is
yeah,
on the bookmakers, then I'm slightly favourites over you. And that's it. Simple.
So it's a howling.
Yes, you have the favourites come with degrees in them, boss. You have howling favourites and you have slight favourites.
I'm going with the dictionary. Slight competitive advantage doesn't mean that you become the favorite.
If me have a slight competitive advantage over you, that it means me slightly favoured over you. Learn, man.
That you are the favorite.
I am slightly favourite. I am slightly a bigger favorite than you. if me slightly have an edge by you.
Yes, indeed.
And that it means.
So with 3 minutes ago, Jamaica was favorite to win.
One love at the start of the game, you have a slight competitive advantage, but you're not the favorite at the start. You just use that example, you know.
No. At that stage,
one love is a slight competitive advantage.
It depends against who.
Make you the favorite.
No. It depends against who. I am leading 1-0 after 5 minutes against Brazil.
You have an advantage.
No, I am not in a favorable position.
You have an advantage.
If me are leading 1-0 against Cayman Islands after 5 minutes.
Is that an advantage? Look here. 1-0 is an advantage.
I'm in a good position. But we have to run.
Don't switch the word, man.
Advantage. I have an advantage after 5 minutes. I don't have an advantage to go on to win the game necessarily.
Is an advantage.
Doc, we got.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Big up yourself.
Me want to know if Westerners have an advantage over Australia when we got 50 without that. We in a good position. We don't have no advantage. Jamaica scoring after the first 5 minutes. Good position. You could say we have the advantage after 5 minutes. Are we favorable in a favorable position to win the game? Remember, the game is 90 minutes. After 5 minutes, advantage Jamaica. Who does it change the odds that Brazil will go on to win the game? Not at all. We're not going to learn how to reason. We'll take the break. We'll come. It's now time for Sports in a Minute, sponsored by Edgechem, Western Sports, Megamart, Spectrum Insurance Brokers, D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, and Fosrich.
The world governing body FIFA is facing the threat of legal action from World Players Union, FIFA Pro, and the World Leagues Association, which includes the Premier League, if it continues with plans to host the 32-team Club World Cup at the end of next season. They say the global football calendar is now beyond approach, to the point that national leagues are unable to properly organize their competitions while players are being pushed beyond their limits with significant injury, risk, and impact of their welfare. And that's your Sports in a Minute.
Sports in a Minute was sponsored by Edgechem, changing lives 1 gallon at a time. Western Sports, the sports people. Megamart, best value by far. Spectrum Insurance Brokers, setting the industry standard. D'Angelo Auto Spares and Accessories Limited at 20 Balmoral Avenue, Kingston 10, and shop number 10, 1A Chapelton Road. Call 876-929-9146. And Fosrich.
Listen up, Jamaica. At Fosrich, everybody's getting a solar water heater. $20,000 deposit. 6 months to pay. What a deal. Fosrich Financing.
If you need a prescription filled, Gold Line Pharmacy at Main Street, Chapelton, Clarendon, guarantees
Jamaica said inside information are some of the poorest, or if not the poorest, so in the pyramid, in the grand scheme of things in horse racing.
Listen,
that kind of make no sense.
All we are saying, my boss, is that it gives you an advantage. Yesterday groom them over Cayman's Park are some poor people them. So even when them win, are some poor money them are going. The people them who really make money from horse racing, I get. Are the people them who have enough money.
You can afford to make big bets.
So you put on 200,000 pound a horse. We are pay 5 to $1 million that When you put on two grand pan him, 10 grand you get brother.
So when I get 10 grand, you can't use the inside information and put 5 grand next day.
No. Inside information now. Gambling is a difficult game. I get. All it does is give you.
Back to just end the argument.
All it does is give you an advantage. All right, let me ask you something. You play domino?
Well, I'm wishing God it's living.
All right, dominoes. If me say one of your cards, it give me an advantage. But if you are still a good domino player, you're still likely to beat me. If you're better than me. All it does is give you a little advantage over the man that may not have it. It not guarantee nothing.
Yeah, you need to understand that.
You just need to understand that, my boss. Or if you are code and the other two man,
yeah, me get that, but
it not guarantee you for win, my boss.
Yeah.
Catch you, man. Catch you.
No, I'm attacking.
Move on.
You know, guarantee say if your prips are
wicked enough, you don't try missing man, still beat me.
Yeah, man, your prips are one card and
turnover. I'm sure.
No, you know, if you turn over and you just prips and I say, you are run as a S-plan. Does it give you an advantage? Yes. You must win the game.
Still we lose.
Listen, you know. Only know saying unless a defeat in I get go, I just move off. Like, I don't ordinary call, brother.
You're not?
I give you 20 more seconds. I mean, I feel like I run mirror. Me literally just ear back to the point.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, yeah, man, that makes sense. Information advantage, putting more money in your pocket. We're not talking about just raw.
Yes.
Moving up on YouTube, the titles. I don't have an issue with that. I did have an issue with that.
No, not at the time. Well, me not watch him things still. But I don't think anybody.
Let's talk about the title at the time. The video title.
I didn't hear anybody expressing any.
No, I had no issues with it. It was free to.
If they come, say put up that on Sunday night, then. If they come back Monday morning and say, City are favorite for the league, you have an issue with that?
Me never said it. Me never know about him in YouTube. So.
That would be somewhat of a flip flop.
Mr. Iggy, just follow me. Sunday, he said it is Liverpool's title to lose. Monday, come and say City are the favorite.
No, man, that is flip flop.
Flip flopping.
All right, so move on. I'm going to ask you a question, Mr. Matthews. Are you ready?
He asks me, yes.
Why do I rank him to me? Then, and the parameters I'm going to use is quality of the manager, quality of squad, recent history.
You can't tell me my parameter to use to determine.
Quality of manager.
No, you can't tell me what to use to determine who's a better team. Don't try.
Let's see one more time for you listeners. Because there's always somebody over here.
Yeah.
Quality of the manager, quality of the squad, recent history. If we differ rank Arsenal, Liverpool, and City with 8 games remaining in the Premier League, more Zidane, Matty's opinion, and which one of them team rank 1 to 3 more likely to get maximum points from the 8 match day. 1 being more likely, 3 being more less likely.
No, right. I don't use history to determine. Yeah, your correction does come up with it. I'm not a history person.
Mr. Matters.
So
remove everything, every parameter.
All right,
from
good.
1 to 3, 1 being more likely,
all right.
3 being more less likely. Which of these 3 teams?
Let me answer the question.
You say
yes.
More likely to get maximum point financial.
Yes. So based on what I saw from Liverpool over the 30 games prior, I thought Liverpool was going to win the league.
Liverpool won. So Liverpool was more likely to win all 8 games. Liverpool won. Go ahead.
Yes. And then Man City and then Arsenal. That's what I thought with 8 games.
So Liverpool, City, then who?
Man City, then Arsenal.
Man City.
So based on what I saw throughout the season,
Mr. Matthews.
But let me talk, no big man. I said based on what I saw over the 30 games leading up to the last 8, and I looked at the fixtures, I thought Liverpool would have gone on to win the league.
So of the 3 teams with 8 games remaining,
you hear me say, don't leave out based on what I saw in the previous 30 games. All of 30 games. Don't leave that out. That is important.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I thought Liverpool would have gone on to it.
There's a motion could I tell you I tell you to your face, Mr. Matthews.
Okay.
I tell. I mean, I've not.
Ask somebody when I go.
Yeah, you know.
Hey, what a wicked. You know, say I get to the one. Listen, never expose you.
I have no.
We gone. But never expose you. Never expose you. Never expose you. After you know that preacher take me on. I said something in the group. I said, you know that Liverpool, them go and say, you know that Liverpool should win this title. I said that before 8 games was left. So it means that me genuinely was looking at Liverpool and say, Liverpool has shot me and then now move normal. So don't come try that. So with 8 games left, when I look at the fixture and I look at how Liverpool can create chances and score a bunch of goals, I thought Liverpool was going to win the league.
All right.
Next call.
Oh, we have some text as well. But we take the call in first. Talk to me now. I'll start. Yeah, take one more call. Hello.
Yeah. Am I time?
Oh, Garfi.
I'm here to close the show.
No, we want to take some text. So you have 8 minutes till we're giving you 5.
Okay, cool. Zidane?
Yes.
You remember liquor, by the way, box food. Big call box food. I love that call. Big up yourself. Best call me here today. Yeah, Zidane.
Mm-hmm.
You remember a conversation we had a couple of months ago?
Yes.
About the best point guard who was playing the best point guard in the NBA?
Yes.
You remember how you ridiculed my argument, Zidane?
I did not do any such thing. What I did was state that I believe that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander was better.
No, sir, you do more than that. I heard you on the radar one day. Hear me here.
No,
I heard you on the radar one day referring to Luka Doncic and saying to Orville, how a man come from the radar and want to put a little man there down in New York in a them
when you call the program today to discuss Bronson, which athlete did I use to say no?
Fine, yes.
Don't just say fine. Don't just say fine. I said I said no. I said the day when you came on radio, forget about Doncic. I'm losing Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to compete with Bronson. Now why you go back and talk about Luka Doncic? Don't share that with me, about.
Question to you, Mr. Lord Matthews.
Yes.
Which point guard do you think is playing the best in the playoffs so far?
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
do you concur with that, Orville again?
You win the argument.
You win the argument. Hey, by the way, I wonder if Dwight apologized to Orville. I mean, notice you interact with Dwight again, you know, Orville.
No, but Dwight didn't do anything. Well, let me not.
You win the argument.
Anyway, Zidane.
Yes.
Let me tell you this. Jalen Brunson is only the second NBA player in history, along with Michael Jordan, to average 35 points and 8 assists through a team's first 8 playoff games. Do you still stand by the fact that SJ is playing better than him?
All right, here you can kill me. Give me both of them stats. Give me Shea points per game and assists per game so far.
Shea is about 27 and about 47%. Jalen right now is about 36 and 46%.
Shots per game.
What you want?
So Shea percentage is slightly
I just gave it the shooting percentage.
Shots per game, no, my boss.
You just give the shooting percentage. Yes,
that's
more important.
No. Don't try that with me. Shots per game is important.
No, but the shots per game now.
Boss, if you're listen up. Because the points.
You don't understand math.
You don't understand basketball. Listen and learn. If I am on a bad, listen to analysis and sports. If I am on a bad team, my boss. If you're on a bad team, listen. Allow me, my boss.
Hold on. We have bad teams in the playoffs.
Hey, me can't even this pan radio.
Hold on.
Allow me to speak, Garvey. Allow me to speak, Garvey. Garvey, allow me to talk, my boss.
We have 1 more minute, you know. May I take something?
Anyway, Jalen is averaging more assists. He has a better assist to turnover ratio. He's averaging more.
Who's the better defender? Who's the better defender?
Hold on.
Who's the better defender?
Hold on. Jalen is shooting
Who
better from
is
three,
the better
and they are the same
defender
from the
in
line.
the playoffs?
I think you Bramble.
Who is the better
Have a good
defender
game.
in the
You wanna
playoffs?
get back your composure together.
Who is the
You're
better
losing
defender
it.
in the playoffs?
You're losing it. You wanna make him read some text. Big up.
All right, some text. You know what I don't understand?
Yes.
Is how Gavin a rush you. Me not understand why the man in my rush. The way how you come at Gavin, you know? Oh my God. I never try a country before. I use a told man. From around do you any part. The way you mean you deal with Gavin? Are you Gavin first? Gavin, you don't deal with me away. But all right, here are some text messages now. Give me the liquor thing, man.
Text message. It's now time for text messages on the sports desk.
Orville is absolutely correct. People that make money from horse racing or gambling in general are the ones that spend big money. The grooms will also have info on a single horse, but the amount of money they have to spend on that one horse will not have a big payout. So they buy other horses to accumulate the bet that will help them to win more money. That will also lessen their chances of winning. So they lose more than they win. This is somebody called Rapper. All right, Rapper. But box food grooms are the lowest paid at Caymanas Park. They have to depend on people to bet for them. That's another one. Orville and Zidane. G-Star reasoning is like trying to push a car uphill with no wheels on it. It's going nowhere. This is KT from Birmingham. I don't think we've ever heard KT from Birmingham before. Why the producer idiot Dwight? This man is so annoying. He's mashing up the good show. Oh boy. What this one say? Good afternoon, gents. Like evangelist, I also tune out when some persons are online. They are difficult to listen to. I think Mr. One. No, the thing jumper. So I hit that for the day.
All right. I say G-Star responding to other thing. But G-Star,
yeah.
This is how I have to respond to. You came on the radio and said, despite having twice as much championship as Tim Duncan, he's not greater than Tim Duncan because his points per game is only 15. However, his 15 points per game career-wise is closer to Tim Duncan's 19 than Tim Duncan's 19 to LeBron James' 27. And LeBron James is only one shot in terms of rings. Yet you think Tim Duncan is a far greater player than LeBron James because you don't even have LeBron James in the top three. That's what you need to explain and stop by the argument.
All right.
I'm going to learn how to read the sport. And by the way, listeners, G-Star, remember G-Star has the worst NBA take in history. Michael Jordan, him say, is a greater scorer than Kevin Durant, a better scorer than Kevin Durant, but if they're on the same team, Kevin Durant would lead the offense.
All right.
G-Star said him something. But learn to read the sport.
All right. So the lesson of the day is that having a good start don't necessarily put you in a favorable position. There is a multiplicity of examples in sports where you're in a good position. It doesn't make you automatically in a favorable position. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. English now, not bar talk. Okay? That is our program for this evening. Join us tomorrow. Same time, same place. Until then, big up us Star, big up Miss B. Soul.
That's the Sports Desk for today. Remember to tune in and participate on the Sports Desk Mondays through to Fridays, 1 to 4 p.m.
This is KLAS FM, the station where you get God and sports. We broadcast on the 89 frequencies on your FM band